People, deluded, I'm back again. Now, Mo, what can I say? You can see the scoreline, Arsenal 3, Aston Villa 1. I'm happy with the performance. Obviously, there's still a bag of things Arsenal need to do better, but we won, in it. It was a bit of a crisis after drawing our last two games. I know statistically and in terms of, just the points, it wasn't the end of the world, but the manner in which we played against those two informed sides, Brighton and Palace, it weren't really good enough, really. We live to fight another day, though. Now, against Aston Villa, we probably have played them at the right time. They got back-to-back defeats, but it weren't this game typically in Arsenal fashion where they turned their form around. I know we conceded, and again, that's a bit where we need to improve. It's a game where we should have kept a clean sheet. It should have reflected such, but you can't have it you can't have it all your way as an Arsenal man or an Arsenal fan, definitely in recent years. To keep Ollie Watkins and Ings quiet, the most I saw from Ollie Watkins is when he's giving it the big one to Gabriel early in. What can I say? Man to a man, everyone was superb. Need a bit more from Saka. Bit of fortune with at least two of our goals. The penalty with Lacazette, dark hearts. They had to give it to us after Saka's leg almost got snapped off last week. Fortunate to get the third, I felt, when we did, because we allowed Crystal Palace. We knew that our opponents were going to rise in this game. We knew that clearly Dean Smith didn't send them out to play like that. They were very toothless. We knew at some point in that second half, when they got in at halftime, they were going to fight back. And I felt the second half was a bit too open. I feel Villa deserved their goal in reflection of that. But other than that, we did what we needed to do. I think there was a reaction from Lokonga and Partey after two very poor weeks. I think Smith Rowe was quality. I think if Smith Rowe's not going to be the man of the match, it has to be Lacazette. And he's proven why. Everyone who doesn't play and everyone who doesn't play when we lose is a hero. Everyone when we win, it seems like that's the conclusion drawn. This is a very different team from the one that beat Spurs by a similar scoreline, where everybody said this is the thing. Everyone needs to understand different games will need different personnel. But it showed what Lacazette can give you. He didn't score I think his performance deserved that. But, he was pressing. He was winning the ball back. For me, he did a lot. Ramsdale's distribution. He's got a better passing range than certain midfielders. And when he was signing for this club, we were saying, what's going on? Is he a ball-playing keeper? I didn't know he had that in his locker. Probably Ben White's, I don't want to say Ben White's best performance, because everyone did well against Spurs, but I was impressed with Ben White. I feel quite a few players let themselves down for the goal. I feel Tavares was influential to our play today as well. Big opportunity. Still not learned a lot about him defensively, but he got an opportunity today and he played very well. As I said, reactions from everyone. We won. Second half could have been a bit cleaner, but we scored goals. We played with intensity. We attacked with some intention. We had a bit of invention. Man to a man, everyone was good. Tomiyasu as well. Good reaction from him. And obviously, you find yourself asking yourselves, why can't we play like that every week? Why can't this become the minimum? Why can't we border on to a team where you don't praise them for this? Because this is a given now. For obvious reasons, we're nowhere near Liverpool and Man City. But to use them as an example, you don't necessarily praise Liverpool for their intensity. It's something you expect. It's something you expect with a quality team. It's a given certain thing. The same with City. We know Arsenal can do this. We did this on occasions last season where we won a couple of games where it all went kind of perfect, and we won a couple of big games. We've started this as well. It's nice to see, like I said, we might not have kept the clean sheet, and I'm sorry for Ramsdale, really, and our defense, but we live to fight another day. We keep the unbeaten run going. We get 3 points ultimately, because this is a team that's had our number for the past couple of games. So it's nice to see that end. Very impressive game in all, probably our best game this season, give or take, with Spurs. But yeah, we got over the line. There's nothing more I can really say. It's a perfect way to start your weekend. Arsenal 3, Aston Villa 1. Still plenty of things we could go through. A bit naive in terms of man management and game management from us. We need to play with a bit more safety. I think, we either play with 100% intensity or none at all. And I think if we're going to do the high intensity thing, Arteta needs to realize people look like they were gassing out. Like Lokonga, the goal was coming from Aston Villa, but our midfield was beginning to get open. Saka looked a bit tired. I'm not the way we're playing, I expect people to get tired. I think there could have been a bit more urgency to change things and control the game. And I think at times, we're still trying to just fly forward. We need to just not try and force things. And there was obviously elements of a bit of complacency and sloppiness, but all in all, the players rose to the occasion. I was even impressed with us from set pieces. I know big up Partey for scoring as well, but I was impressed with us with set pieces. It looked like we worked on something really, and we got away with it, man. I felt a bit sorry for Martinez with the booze and all those sort of things, but we moved, man. Now we just need to focus on Leeds. I don't know who we got next. I think it's Leicester. So what is that? I could be wrong, but 2 games next week. We just need to stand up to be counted. This is a great game. We worked well all week. It happened for us. Let's learn from what we can learn from this, learn what negatives and positives we can, and let's just behave like it hasn't happened and go to the next 2 games with the same intensity. Because again, I know Leeds haven't been amazing this season, but when I think of a Leeds team or Bielsa, I think of intensity, cup game or not, Brendan Rodgers, Leicester side, whether they're doing well or not. You already know what Leicester's coming with. So it's nice to react. Nice to put a little barren run over Aston Villa to the end. Nice to get 3 points. Nice to just be able to enjoy the start to the weekend. And as I said, we can't account for how poor Villa were, but it's nice to rise to the occasion. You know, I have to be a bit fair to Arsenal. You know, whenever we do beat teams or play well, we always focus on how poor the opposition is. And a lot of it is true, but at the same time, we can only play what's in front of us. So, yeah, that's all I got to say, Mo, man. I'm out, really. Thanks for listening, people, if you're out there. So, yeah, man, it's what it is.